Welcome back. I'm Peasant, and I'm here continuing with the Loop Hero. So we've just got this loot here. My poor computer's been on overnight because just in case a bit of story popped up here, and just so you can see what I've got. Yeah. So we're retreating here. We have no option but to retreat. So we're gonna take our loot, and we're back at the ranch, and we're pretty. And I know I've got a fairly good idea. I've just been reading a whole ton of trying to keep up on the comments. Thanks everyone so much for commenting. It really it's been helping me through a difficult time. Okay, so I've got I was trying to decide whether to go with Necromancer or with Warrior, because I did just do some roguing, and I actually really want to do some more necromancing. That's the truth. And I can actually afford to build some things here. So that would be cool, wouldn't it? That would be cool. So I think yeah, I've got a fairly a kind of got a build in mind already. But let's just build a library, you know. Let's just do that. Let's just have a library. Story time. Ooh. This pleasant smell of cellulose sheets and dried ink. The smell of books, to put it simply. Oh wow, this guy's so cool. I just love this style. Look at us. Me, a scientist, knowledge is my weapon. And you, a wanderer. Your weapons are, well, your weapons. And still, in spite of all the differences, at the end, we pursue the same goal, to know and save the world. Theory, knowledge, and learning. We shall discover this world anew, my friend. Okay, so we now have a library. Let's just see what it actually does. In addition to a reconnaissance center, libraries can decipher information and complete your knowledge of the world. Allows you to unlock additional pages in the encyclopedia in exchange for the secret knowledge resource. Is that this resource down here? I think it might be. Unlocks the bookery card. So this was in the alpha. It means I can basically swap out some of my cards if it's the same. Unlocks the Maze of Memories golden card if the Intel Center is. So we do have the Intel Center. Okay, that's exciting. So I did have a build in mind. Well, hello there. I did just start a run, but I realized I'd forgotten the chrono crystals. And I was like, no! I've got to have my chrono crystals. And I also realized that I'd not written down all the people that give me the ideas for the run. So I'm just going to talk through this build that's magically appeared on your screen. So we had the idea of having a blood grove with the ruins. The enemies there kind of run away. So Jonathan Newell, thanks for your suggestion. So ruins and blood groves so that we actually kill the things before they run away. And then we've got the idea of really trying to combo deserts and meadows. Thanks to JPM Horn for that one. And the scientist suggested, it went through the list of what things drop what things. It's a really useful comment. And so I'm going to go with treasuries and try and proc them early in order to get more of these Orb of Crafts. That I think they're one of the rare resources I'm kind of missing. And hope I'm going to stitch on the bits that were cool, like unlocking the Maze of Memories. But for now, this is the build. So we're going to also try and do some experimentation with deserts. And hopefully you're not going to flub this one by forgetting my crystals. You know, you gotta remember your crystals. Never leave your house without crystals. Like wallet, wallet, keys, phone. That's my that's how I roll. I always feel like if I've got wallet, keys, phone, and that's it. That's what I need. But I need to add crystals to that list. And yeah, so let's just talk through. I had loads of really helpful comments. So thank you everyone for commenting. And never hesitate to ask a question. If there's a question you have, I will do my best to answer it. And don't worry about duplication or redundancy. It really doesn't matter. It's no big deal. Redundant answers are the problem, not redundant questions. Okay, so I wanted to experiment with a 3x3 of deserts. I'm pretty sure that's not going to do anything, but I feel like I need to just do that little bit of science. We've actually got some magic HP now, so that's going to mean I've basically got an extra little health bar that I'll start each fight with. And so losing a bit of max HP isn't going to matter. I'm also going to want to test some other interactions. Yeah, so I don't really know how these work, how do rivers work with deserts, that kind of thing. These ruins, when I played with them, absolutely wrecked me. But maybe I'll think about this. So we want to blood grove the ruins. So this could be a good spot for a blood grove. It also will help us with the boss. So maybe we could put some ruins there. I wonder if these. Oh, also these guys might even get involved on the boss fight. I want that be interesting to see. Oh, the other thing is I've got my watchtowers that will really help in that fight as well. Let's see if the watch. Oh yeah, they've not spawned yet. So we've got the start of our river. And I actually don't think we really necessarily want to multiply these things, but we do want to really buff our meadows. And we want to think about the river. I'm looking anxiously at my camera to see that my face hasn't just taken over the whole screen. And I think we ideally want kind of chrono crystal buffed rivers, so we could have something like meadows along here with a crystal, and then the river kind of coming next to it. That sounds pretty good. There's 4 spaces here, so this means that this is 5 spaces. So I think it's better to have the river going this way if it's going to have to go either way, because it's less wasted river. Or maybe just to have the river on just one side. And that's also a possibility. So maybe the river starts over here, or up here. No, maybe over here. And so if we have, say, a crystal here, we could have some meadows here and here, and have the river kind of snaking around here. Alright, that sounds good to me. So we might as well get these out now. And we'll buff them later, don't worry. Fear not. So maybe the river can come up in this direction, like this. Have I already messed this up? So I mean, river here, here would have been better, but it's okay. I mainly go. You've probably noticed this, but I'm trying to get a balance between going too fast and agonizing over every decision. And I will tend to try and go too fast rather than too slow. Because that's the kind of thing I like to watch. I prefer to watch things happening. Maybe when I really know how the hell this game works. Maybe at that point I'll do a bit more agonizing. We'll put the battlefield there. And yeah, I wonder how dunes and desert interact. I mean, maybe they will. Yeah, who knows? I don't know. And let's have another meadow down here. I mean, the other thing to test, of course, is do rivers interact with these dunes? I'm almost certain. I mean, I don't see why they wouldn't. And the other thing is to see how do rivers do we get any weird things when a river meets a desert? So that's something to try as well. Let's try that now. So currently, max HP is -6. Okay, so this will lower all creatures by 2%. So we're going to try a 3x3 desert here. So sorry if you know that that's not going to do anything. Let's put this. Let's just put a lone one over here for science. Let's put it next to my house. So we start on -6 and now -11. Ha, crikey. Okay, so that's definitely doing something. So that was -5 for that one. Let's try one by the river. -17. So that was minus. Okay. Okay, so it didn't exactly double it. Did it double it? Oh, crikey. It should actually just should have got a bit of paper out, shouldn't I? Should really have done that. And I think I am going to bring the river up here and come across like that. I guess the nice thing about this is maybe the river could go here, 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 here. It was, you know, we could really have a very bendy river. Very, very bendy. But yeah, I mean, I suppose we are very June-y. Oh wow, we're actually going to make House Atreides. There you go, there's a June reference for you. Just slip that in there. Flippin' love June. Flippin' love it. Though I don't think I've actually ever read more than the first one. Yeah. In my ongoing attempts to just continue to disappoint myself. It took me years to actually read Dune. I started trying to read it when I was a child, essentially. Alright, let's see if Meadows and Dunes have any special interaction. Not really, but no surprises there. I guess part of the problem is we've got all these heals, but we actually don't really, you know, if our magic HP does its job, then we don't really need heals. Ooh, just got some smoked ham. Good to know. Heals 5 HP at the start of each day. I don't know if these things actually proc when we pick them up, or not. But let's see. Okay, River can keep going. There's the grove that we wanted. So we had this whole idea of having a hungry grove to help fight these wormy things. So we'll put this grove here with the idea of hungry grove here. Oh, sorry, not hungry grove, blood grove. I don't know if we're going to need to go hungry, but we could potentially do that. Oh, that's a slight buff. That's yeah. So yeah, let's yeah. Actually, maybe the river could snake down this way. And just checking to see my head's not in the way. And we're going to go with this 3x3 of desert. And we'll go with 2x2 and then see if anything happens, and then kind of work from there. Trying to balance the science. Got to keep it balanced. Okay, there's the treasury, and I'm going to proc this as soon as I can because I really want the goodies that the treasury drops. So in the past, I would hang on to these forever, but I really want to be fighting gargoyles if I can because they drop what I need for my Orb of Crafts, I think. Where am I actually going to put this? We're definitely going to make a 3x3 here. So I suppose I could put the treasury here. So we're kind of doing part of the work. Yeah, let's put it there. Let's put it there. I guess the other thing to see is if there is a 3x3 interaction like we have with... Oh, we actually got to kill it there. Because it was with the watchtowers. Okay, the blood grove, not necessary for that. And that's got us a very high level piece of gear. Wow. So we're on loop 2. Actually, it's one level higher. So that's good. And it's some quality. Everyone, quality crew represent. Who here is quality crew? Who here is level crew? And can I stick to the Benson rule of having a skeleton level equal to the loop level? Not quite. Nearly. Yeah, and I am, to reiterate, I'm really appreciating everyone's comments. So, yeah, it's good to know. I mean, I can't see everything. Yeah. So okay, looks like ruins drop good things, right? If you can actually kill the guy, that's if you can kill those worms. Okay, so yeah, desert and sand dunes. Do we want to be reducing max HP more? I suppose we do. We are actually making. Yeah, we're just tuning it over there. Yeah, I did want to finish the treasury. I just got carried away with trying to be Paul Atreides. It happens, okay. Right. So yeah, I think actually just going with another watchtower support here is good. We'll have so the 2x2 deserts didn't do anything, and yeah, I do want to fill this up. There's a meadow. We've got a minus max HP of 48, but we're okay. And here is another meadow. Let's put it up here, and there's the river continuation. So yeah, we don't really want the river on the edge because that's a waste of lovely adjacencies. Lovely adjacencies. And what's our quality now? 36%. That seems like a good amount of quality. And we're getting... Okay. Let's put this up here. There's our first crystal. So we can double that heal. The thing is, I don't need heals, right? It isn't making a lot of sense here. Because we're mainly hopefully using our magic HP. I suppose the thing is, if I do have hugely buffed heals, that's pretty great. And the other thing is, these guys have got great drops, and we're getting help from the watchtowers. So actually, maybe we want to do this. We also want crystal adjacency for the potential boss fight anyway. So I'm gonna try and milk this. We'll see if we'll see how bad that is. I guess the problem is if they spawn. Yeah, there are potential problems. It was just I started going down a train of thought there. If they spawn, yeah, they're gonna spawn. The fact that they're actually going to attack things and attack me on my way there is actually a problem, and I should have thought about that. So this fight here, these guys are gonna contribute to that fight, and that's not great. That's not ideal, really. Not ideal at all. So we'll see how this works. Yeah, so they are gonna. Yeah, that's a problem actually. We might even want to relocate our grove. We could even just get rid of this grove. And I've actually never done this. I've never hit a grove with an Oblivion. So we'll see if this summons a Dark Slime. So on the next loop, we might have a Dark Slime in here. So yeah, and then and these guys. I wonder if this will influence this combat here. Possibly. All right, and we've got more meadows here, and another desert. So 3x2 doesn't seem to do anything. Okay, so it looks like the ones that are diagonal, they don't influence the diagonal fight. And yeah, these guys drop great loot. Wow, look at that. Yeah, I think I'm going to take it. And yeah, we are following the Benson rule. We're at 3 and we're on 3. We're about to fall behind though. Let's get our rivers going. And wow, we're going to go Super King. And yeah, let's say goodbye to the face for a bit. I'm trying to learn from my mistakes. Okay. Yeah, and this is nice. Wow. Yeah. Okay. So we're getting the good stuff here. So I am hopefully going to get the quality out because we have had some really interesting ideas talked about with what happens if you have incredibly high quality stuff going on. And there's the Blood Grove. And the June fantasy continues, but I probably should. Yeah, let's just do this. Let's come on. Let's be practical here. And Blood Grove. Let's make a Blood Grove fight up here. I suppose another thing that's interesting is that because we're going around in this direction, if we have the ruins fight here, and then try and avoid having fights in here, then that's just not a problem. I mean, yeah, so we want to keep these areas clear if we can. If that is at all possible. But yeah, Necromancer I think has just become my favourite. I mean, that was kind of predictable that it would be my favourite. Okay, how kinky are we getting here? Damn it, I don't have another tile so I can compare. Looks like there's a couple of spaces there. Actually, let's just delay that decision. We're at full health, we don't need more healing. We'll delay till we have a bit more information. Okay, more crystals. So we can buff all of these if we choose. Could even buff the ruins to get more drops. And I like that idea. Yeah, I'm gonna. Oops. Well, luckily my misclick didn't backfire there. And have I missed anything? No, we've just. Yeah. So what is that? That's Archer. Okay, just checking what abilities are going on there. Okay, and we've got. Okay, this is probably going to define where I go. Deep pockets? Nah. Surveyor? No. We've got. I think we're fine for healing. Ambitions of the Dead. After killing an enemy, skeleton fully heals itself. Its damage and HP are increased by 10% to the end of battle. Yeah, this is good. Let's go with this. Especially if I do go quality. I think that could be a really good. I know that my last Necromancer one was pretty good. If I do say so myself. That's a much better ring. Except it does the same thing. Oh well. We'll just upgrade it anyway. Yeah, so I think we're going to try and go for quality when we get there. So we're not there yet. But... Okay, this is dunes rather than desert. Okay, we'll put it over here. What happens if we have adjacent dunes? May as well see it. Nope. Okay, there's the Dark Slime. So destroying a grove with a rat dog on it does summon the Dark Slime. which is good to see. You love to see it. Regen? Nah, we'd rather have extra skeletons. And there are some details with the Necromancer that I need to kind of figure out. Like, so do you actually start people were saying that you actually start physically attacking when you get to when you've got all your skeletons, and I need to try and observe that a bit more. I think we do go. I think the crystal buff is just too good to not have. So even if we don't need it, my experience of Necromancer is that once you lose your magic HP, all of a sudden you really, your whole thing can just fall apart almost instantly. Okay, this has the quality that we like to see. This is just better, I think, in every regard. And thank you everyone that pointed out that attack speed is basically summon speed for Necromancer, and it seems so obvious now. And this max HP, it's hard to really feel kind of how much impact that's having on the fights. It must be having an impact. See, interestingly, the enemies you get in Blood Groves, they're big chonkers. They're probably going to be less worried by losing a little bit of max HP, because they're beasts. They're huge and impressive. Could have some meadows in there. Or do we want to go high with this? Well, we've got important science to do up here first before we do this. But maybe we'll put a desert in here. Maybe finish this off with meadows. But yeah, it looks like the ruins are a good source of drops. If you can actually kill the. So we're gonna see if the okay, there's a bit of desert. So we're gonna see if Blood Groves will help us fight these guys, because they do run away. So they retreat if they 40% chance to flee instead of being killed. Okay, so that one did get eaten by a Blood Grove. Oh, we did just get a good drop here as well. So what's that? Oh, it's a quality buff. That's a 12% quality. That's an extra. I think I am going to go for quality over quantity for now. And that's a level, but yeah, again. So we're up to 63% quality now, and that's where we want to be with our quality. So, and this is also a big buff too. But so yeah, it looks like Jonathan Newell's suggestion of the Ruins Blood Groves does work. Okay, so we have taken some damage though in that fight. So yeah, we are not invincible. So let's think about our river. It could kind of go like this. Something like that. Yeah, I think that's reasonable. Though part of me wants to really pile on the minus max HP, but I don't necessarily think that's wise. What's wisdom got to do with it, peasant? But yeah, we have taken some damage, so let's just put some more of these meadows out. But yeah, I mean, yeah, I think this is, yeah, I think we're okay. I think we're fine. But yeah, I feel like I've discovered something. I've learned something. Okay, that must be that's a big upgrade and a quality upgrade as well. So we're getting our far superior skeletons out now. And maybe it's the thing that actually max HP, negative max HP modifiers are just going to be a lot better. That's an evasion ring. That's going to be a quality buff of 1%. Crikey. I do sometimes find it a little bit tricky to evaluate these. Oh, it's a max skeletons +1. Oh yeah, also I do want to formally apologise for not picking up using the ring that was +1 skeleton in a previous run. Oh yeah, that was terrible. Awful. An awful business. Oh yeah, I kind of want to proc this soon as well. Looks like desert / meadows doesn't really have any effect, so I think I will just maybe. No, we'll keep it deserty over here. Yeah, we'll keep it deserty, and then maybe can we have another ruins? I guess the trouble we have with ruins is that we don't really want fights in the run up. And this fight that did get through my magic HP, so I probably need to be careful. I've got to remember these don't get. I can't use these as a baseline for how ruins will be to deal with later on in the loop. Yeah. So I think I've got to be. I've got to try and avoid being too greedy with them. That's the crucial part. Just check that. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's right. And we should be with the Ancestral Crypt. Oh, I just realised we're not really summoning any enemies with souls here, are we? So the Ancestral Crypt, we're actually missing out on a lot of its, a lot of the benefits of it. Okay, there's some sand dunes. Oh. I wonder if gargoyles have souls. I guess we'll find out soon enough. Yeah, and then with this river, I feel like we run out of river before we, I think it's better to maximize the amount of river maybe than the kinks in it. River could go here, 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 and I'm just. Oh, we did also have questions about what happens if you have a 3x3 of river, and there's part of me that I need to know, but also, can I bear to use my rivers like that? I think I can bear it. We've been pretty sciencey on this one. Let's try and make a 3x3 of rivers here. Yeah, let's do it. That's so we've got 2 there, so we're going to try and sneak it on itself and see if that has any result. We will see. Yeah, there he is, Skeleton Guard, my favourite. Okay, that's a max HP buff and a quality. Yeah, that's just a no-brainer. And this is probably also a no-brainer. Big level buff, but it is a quality decrease. We're at 103% quality. I actually want to stick to being above 100% quality, so I'm not going to take this grimoire. Okay, there's some dunes, so we'll finish this. What resources did we get? Yeah, okay, so we're going to have gargoyle fights now every 3 days, which is good. We're also working on this 3x3 desert to see if anything happens there. And we are going to continue with trying to make a 3x3 of rivers. So 1, 2, 3, and we'll snake back in this kind of direction. Okay. Oh, we got loads of rivers. Let's keep doing it. Oh, that's not a river, that's a crystal. Okay, so no effect there on a 2x2. Honestly, I would be surprised if it did do something, but I've been surprised before. I could be surprised again. Look at this big, handsome fella. Impressive. You're just one-shotting these guys. Well, where are we with our level? We're at 3.62, and we're on... Enemies are at level 6. Okay. I mean, these are going to be kind of rough enemies to fight. I mean, they kind of should be. I mean, they give some pretty great drops. Let's look at these. So, I love Card Sharp. We could get a reroll. Leaving 10% of findings is kind of cool. Card Sharp's going to help with the scientific mission that we're all part of here. Let's go with Card Sharp. I mean, I would like to get more skeleton stuff, but I'm going to go with Card Sharp. And here's another treasury. So I'm trying to maximize my gargoyle spawns. That's the story. So I did in a previous video. Rivers don't seem to have any interaction with treasuries. That I noticed. Oh yeah, we've got new loot. I just heard the future cry of 1,000 souls. He didn't look at his loot. Quality. So this would be a quality downgrade, but big maximum HP buff. That's okay. Let's compare the actual amulets. This is evasion, but we would take our quality down. But it's a lot more magic HP. Huge amount more magic HP. That's plus 20% attack speed, aka summon rate. And this ring is going to take my quality down. I think I do have to take the extra magic HP here, so we are down to 77% quality, but hopefully we'll sort things out. So, oh yeah, so we can make the 3x3 desert. And I expect nothing. I get nothing. All right, so we can, yeah. So the kind of making a 3x3 has had no effect that I can discern anyway. I feel like I need to add that qualifier because, yeah, things happen and I don't spot them. I actually deliberately have, when I'm playing this, I actually don't have my full screen on it so that I can actually try and see more of it. Okay, so 2x3 has no effect on the river. Okay, hopefully we'll get some nice loot drops here. Okay, and it's a quality increase, but I think magic HP is so important, and that's actually a level increase, but quality decrease again. And basically, if you can have your magic HP tide you over until Chad Biggington shows up, then you're happy. So we've currently got two rings that give me max skeletons, which kind of is of interest. Could just have a few more of these. Yeah, and we're gonna make that into a 3x3 river. Oh yeah, that one got away. Damn it. Got away. It's nice and chill around here. This is very pleasant. Okay, more river. And attack speed. Oh, yes. Yes. Yeah. I just remembered that I was making these facial expressions. Oh yeah, I don't have my face out. I am the peasant with no face. Okay, here's a okay, again a quality dip. So yeah, I think we keep what we have. This is a very similar ring to the ones that I have. But I think we prefer to have lots of max skeletons. Fights are going a little bit short, so I think there is meant to be some kind of interaction when we... Ooh, that's a quality buff. We'll take it. So we're back up to 100% quality. So so we should only gain good skeletons, no friendly skeletons here. And that's a level, so we're not interested. Not as interested. We are still interested, but you know. This guy here, love him. My favourite. Okay, we keep on. So 2 more rivers to see if we get a 3x3. To see if that has. I have no, again, like the deserts, I have no expectation. Not even a tiny little piece of it. That would have been surprising if it was this shape, kind of a 3x3 with a missing corner. Do we want some meadows? Look, I have taken a little bit of damage. Oh, actually, no, it's not that I've taken damage. I think it's that my ancestral crypt is giving me some extra heals, extra max HP. I think that's how it's working. Okay, alchemist shelf. A shelf with slots for vials and reagents, labels for bottles, and other mysterious stuff that belong to the previous owner. +1 to maximum number of potions. That's actually pretty good. So we did just use an actual... Oh no, we didn't use a potion, did it? Damn it. I didn't know. That would be easier to see on the video whether this just increased because of gaining this. I'm pretty sure I actually don't have these equipped. Pretty sure that's how it works. So yeah, we're gonna keep on really hitting max HP. Pretty savage. I think we're okay there. I don't think I missed anything. Okay, that is a new ring, and it's, you know, it's levels higher, but the quality isn't there. Sorry. That does have the quality requirement. I mean, I don't know if we do we need this many max skeletons. Bit of a, I think we're fine with our existing one. And how about this? That is more magic HP. We do lose some quality though. No, keeping it above 100. Yeah, they do just get away sometimes. Yeah, I think we're good. Okay, then we get the chill zone. We're all happy over there. All right, and that's just an attack speed ring. Okay, gargoyles. So deliberately adding those in so that I can farm the resource they drop. So let's just pay attention to what they drop. Thank you for scientists for putting a really useful comment in one of the videos, and probably others as well. Okay, so but so actually maybe they didn't. I think a lot of the drops are probabilistic. So okay, grimoire skeleton level plus 5.59, 20% evasion. That evasion is very good. I will be losing quality though. And it's a huge level buff though. I think I will take that. And we're about to start losing some cards here. I've got no need for the fragments. So I think I'm just going to place a load of stuff. We could just make these into Hunger Groves. Why not? And I should have used this Oblivion. That was foolish. Okay, let's get out some meadows. And we could actually just have some more grove fights. I've got to be careful with these ruins. Actually, we could. Oh yeah, I was thinking about having ruins here, but the trouble is that we then have to deal with potential dogs plus ruins. Oh, this will only be a one-off though. Yeah, I think this is okay. I think we can have the ruin fight. It just has such good drops that I kind of feel like it's worthwhile. I think I'll just put a dune in there because it's not going to get buffed by the river. And yeah, it was a mistake to use this the Oblivion that was over here rather than this one. And we will go for crystal coverage. Yeah, so let's just put these out. So we're covering the root so that we get the crystal buff as much as possible. So yeah, there's a little corner that's not covered there. And yeah, let's have some meadows here. Let's try not to lock the river in. And maybe, yeah, we could think about having another spot with a blood grove in it, maybe around here. Maybe have another one. Somewhere like maybe here. Yeah. Okay. Sounds good. Sounds good. And yeah, we wanted to keep the quality up. Okay, so the river is almost certainly going to go up in this direction. Feels weird to not have mountains. Feels very strange. Oh yeah, do the range guys actually hit this enemy here? Okay, we can now finally see if the 3x3 makes a lake. No expectations. And good. I'm glad the expectations weren't too high there. And here is desert, and I don't think I'm going to try too hard to separate deserts from dunes up here. Max skeletons +1. I think we're fine for skeleton numbers. Yeah, and it looks like the skeleton guard always summons twice. That seems to be the case. Okay, slight quality buff. Cost of max skeletons. I think that's fine. We don't need to have a lot of skeletons. Okay, wow. Loving these big numbers. Skeleton level buff, and then this is prefer my existing amulet. And yeah, it does look like the Hunger Groves are a good way to make sure that got a bit bitten there by the Hungry Grove. That the sandworms don't run away. Yeah, I'm not so into the regen. We've got flowers for that. Okay, we have some desert here. And I'm going to put them on these sides just in case another treasury shows up. I wonder what kind of damage these do. Do they do magic damage? Yeah, I have suspicions. Okay, some dunes. So yeah, max HP minus 46. There's a lot of a lot of negative HP going on here. Okay. Another river. Another river. Okay, I think I might get... now that we've done the science, I can get my face back out. There it is. Now I don't have to talk constantly. I can have little breaks. Tiny little breaks. We keep the quality. These crossbowmen rock. They're so cool. Okay, that's a quality buff, so I think we take it. Is there any benefit to having a very, very high quality? Oh, looks like we did lose some quality somewhere. Oh, we lost it with our shiny new book. That's what happened. Just going for the shinies. And this has got max skeletons on. I think max skeletons is a super useful stat. Yeah, looks good. Looks good. So even with the watchtower, I think some of these will escape, yeah. And new books have arrived. Okay, these are both quality books. Not so worried about regen, so we'll go with that. And the amulet, similar quality. And that's, yeah, we're not interested in that ring. Okay. Okay, gargoyle fight now. And I'm going to try and pay attention to what it drops, if it drops anything. I think maybe the Vega ones do magic damage. Yeah, it did 8 damage to the gargoyle there. Whereas the big guy, I think, is only doing a very small amount of damage to the gargoyle. So let's see what we get here in trades. Unseen Care, a permanent 0.5 bonus to energy armor for every summoned skeleton. Okay, energy armor, I think, is what they're calling magic HP. Let's try it. Okay, so currently my magic HP is 155. If that is the case, then I probably want to be summoning all the skeletons. Ooh, I wonder if I've brought a river by a Hungry Grove just yet. Maybe. So yeah, we'll bring the river up this way. Interesting. Yes, my suspicion is Vega's doing magic damage. I think that's what's happening here. Oh, and I need to be paying attention to my magic HP. So my magic HP is 156. Okay, let's try and remember to notice that. Oh yeah, it's going up. Jesus, then my magic HP is going up. Oh, holy, 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 holy. All right. And a permanent 0.5 bonus to energy armor for every summoned skeleton. So, okay, we have a change of plan. We are going to go into attack speed in a big, big way. Because that's going to mean more summoned skeletons. That's going to mean more max HP. Do we have anything with attack speed? Plus 8% on this ring. Plus 8% on this one, on this amulet. At a cost of quality. But that's it. Yeah, we're changing direction. We are going into... Going to be maximizing our attack speed wherever we can. So plus 16% attack speed. I mean, I don't want to go too low on the quality. Not too low. And max skeletons is also probably still useful. Gonna take the river past the Hungry Grove. We'll see if the Hungry Grove is a thirsty grove. No. Okay, we're good. We are good. And let's keep on placing these meadows. Actually, maybe it would be better to do this. I probably have enough day heals. Bearing in mind that my max health is 246 and my day heals are 210. So probably slightly redundant amounts. And yeah, this is wild having my magic HP increasing like this. Let's have a Hungry Grove. Sorry, just a grove. Let's put it next to the desert, just in case there's an interaction there. Just in case. I'm so excited about having all this magic HP. Excited. Excitable peasant. Alright, river. Let's get them crystals out for more heals than we could possibly need. Yeah, we currently have 222 day heals from the meadows. So yeah, we probably don't even want to place meadows anymore. Because we're just summoning the boss when we really have got other things we want to be doing. So let's just go with a big attack speed boost. So max skeletons is currently 3, but the quality has taken a bit of a dip. And we're not. I don't feel like we're taking. I don't feel like we're struggling too much in these fights. I'm just going to go all out on attack speed. 80% attack speed. And that is a book. Have I seen this book before? So this is an attack speed book as well. Another quality drop. And a battlefield. Let's have a battlefield. Let's have it over there. Some dunes. So another treasury hasn't shown up. Let's just get this done. Okay, so we're going to have more goblins showing up, and that's a attack speed amulet. So we're going to go with that. So attack speed is plus 100%. Is that the maximum? Max skeletons is 3. What's our quality is? Oh wow, we have quality 0 now, so we shouldn't get any special skeletons, only friendlies. But my magic HP is constantly increasing. And the other thing to think about is that if my skeletons are constantly dying, I'll be constantly summoning new ones. And if my magic HP gets really big, it means that I'll be able to tank damage much more effectively. So I don't need the big skeleton, right? I don't need them. Okay, this is an attack speed book. And a max skeleton book. Perfect. Yeah, it did take some actual damage there. This strategy may not be as good as I think it is. And we are actually getting close to the point where we might be fighting the Lich. Or, not the Lich. I don't know why I'm being so cagey about saying what the Chapter 2 boss is, but people may have been avoiding that, avoiding knowing. Okay, what's this? It's a magic HP buff. We actually don't care so much about the magic HP business anymore. I mean, look. I'm nearly dead, right? Okay, let's switch out of this attack nonsense. This is not working. Let's reevaluate our options here. So like the sheer number of magic HP just isn't relevant now. I did have a really useful suggestion actually. Someone was saying about you could just keep equipment you could swap in for the boss fight if you're using magic HP, because once it's used, that's it for that fight. It's a good idea. Let's buff our evasion then. After a brief foray into attack speed, we are going to buff evasion. I think this is probably the best amulet here. Though that's actually 13 defense. That's actually quite a lot of defense. But I think this is probably the one. Actually, no, we'll go with this one for now because we've got no magic. I don't think it's going to just give me a fresh. I don't think it's going to give me a fresh shield bar. I think this book. I think we just have to accept that's the book that we've got. Okay, so yeah, that was not a good experiment. We need to return to our roots with the quality. We need the quality back. Need it back in our lives. Okay, more rivers. Yeah, I think we keep snaking. And 234 per day is almost, yeah, we still have a benefit from placing more meadows. Can we crystal that meadow? We certainly can. And let's just put this here as well. 252 HP a day, 264 max HP. Nice. But yeah, so I think, yeah, maximizing attack speed didn't lead to such a vast increase in magic HP, but it's just, I think it's, maybe it's not, yeah, maybe I was just going a bit too heavily into that, or trying to go too heavily. So I think we will go back to being quality if we can. So yeah, this defense one, that's time is gone. Let's get the quality going again. So that's 27% quality. That's got evade 8. Yeah, I think we'll go with that one. 56% quality. Okay, we want a quality ring as well. So we don't have one. Maybe a evasion 10%. I mean, I think this is fine. This is fine for now. Okay. Yeah, I think that book's good for now. Another treasury. Okay, yeah, and we're getting some of these orb of evolution, which is pleasing. All right, we're actually going in this direction now. We've actually got more heals than we could possibly want, almost. So we don't care about the river buffing our heals particularly. So maybe we could fill in a treasure up here with using the river for some of it. Okay, here's a weird bit of theory of testing we could do. What happens? Oh yeah, that's a quality book. We'll have a quality book. What happens if we snake a river around a treasury? Probably nothing. Maybe I'm looking too hard for things here. Okay, that is a big quality buff, so we will do that. And it feels good. I feel like I'm back on track, back above 100% quality. So this guy was doing 6, 13, and then the big guy. Oh, okay, that didn't tell me anything. These are okay. We're matching on quality here, but that's got a little smidgen of defense. This is just a worse ring. And this, yeah, this is good. And the thing is, our magic HP is just going to go up because of that buff. So I don't think forcing it is worthwhile. And we could maybe have a ruins here, actually, where we get help from the Blood Grove, or just from the Blood Grove. I think that's good. That's a big level book. We'll keep the dunes. Oh, we've got this up here. Yeah, so we're going to surround this with river. God, why did I think of that idea? It's a terrible idea. Let's put dunes there. Oh, we got it back. Let's just see if we get blessed with enough rivers to do that. Oh, we're actually going to have to fight the boss soon. Trying to cram in too much science here. I'm not that optimistic about this boss fight. I'll level with you. Did we farm some useful stuff? We got some Orb of Evolution, which is pretty good. Happy with that. We're getting Blood Growth there on the guard. Oof, oof, oof. Have yeah, okay, wow. So I do start with the Resurrection because I am... Because I have the Necromancer's house. Wow, that was brutal. Do I spend skulls here? I don't even know if I spend skulls here. So that was very much a science first run. I'm still going to keep one of these. I think I will actually. I can resurrect once anyway. Yeah, let's resurrect. Actually, I'm going to retreat. I think I have better runs in me. So we did some good science there. We found out that a 3 by... Let's remove the face. So the 3x3 rivers down here. Yeah, so there was no lake created or anything. That would be cool. Deceiver, Finlal, etc. If you... okay, we also learned that 3x3 deserts doesn't seem to make anything. We did... What else did we learn? I'm sure we learned some stuff. I think I'm going to retreat from that one. I think that's better to retreat and carry on. So yeah, thanks so much for watching. If you like the video, and if you haven't already subscribed, I'm going to be making lots more Loop Hero content going out. So cheers, and oh yeah, what was the? I actually wrote midnight. Catch you at the next loop. There it is.